Salva Kiir Mayadit is the first and current president of South Sudan. He was born on September 13, 1951 in Bahr el Ghazal, and he is a member of the Dinka ethnic group, which is the largest ethnic community in South Sudan. His rise to presidency dates back to the 1960s during Sudan's civil war. Kiir was part of a southern Sudan separatists movement called the Anyanya Rebellion, which was fighting against the northern-based Sudanese government. The conflict between southern and northern Sudan was triggered by religious, cultural, and language differences. Thousands of lives were lost during the conflict, which ended in the early 1970s. In 1972, Kiir was absorbed in Sudan's National Army, where he later became a lieutenant colonel. However, when fresh fighting resumed in 1983, Kiir and the then Colonel John Garang de Mabio defected from the army. It was the same year that President Kiir and Garang formed the Sudan's People's Liberation Army, SPLA, and also the same year that Garang of the Sudan People's Armed Forces, SPAF, had been deployed to quell a mutiny in the south. At the time, some 500 soldiers had refused to be relocated to the north. Instead of quelling the mutiny, Garang and Kiir encouraged other revolts and stood up against the Khartoum-based government. In 1986, the SPLA led by Garang and Kiir had recruited nearly 12,500 troops. The number increased to about 50,000 by 1991, according to historical information. Several factions of the SPLA, however, emerged, making integration in the southern part of Sudan quite challenging. The splinter groups included SPLA Torit factions led by John Garang, the SPLA Bahr el Ghazal faction led by Karabino Kwan Bol, and the South Sudan Independence Movement led by Riek Machar. Kiir remained one of Garang's top deputies. He eventually became the commander and deputy of the SPLA Council, on top of being the head of domestic and foreign affairs intelligence. Nicknamed the Joshua of South Sudan, Kiir managed to balance South Sudan's interests and the politics of the north, leading to the 2005 Comprehensive Peace Agreement that ended Sudan's second civil war. According to the terms of the Comprehensive Peace Agreement, the semi-autonomous region of southern Sudan was established in 2005. On July 9th, the same year, Garang was named president of the southern region as well as first vice president in the Sudanese national government. Now, 3 weeks later, on July 30th, Garang died after his helicopter crashed into a mountain in the Amatonge range in southern Sudan. Kiir thereafter succeeded him in both positions. In 2011, a referendum was held on whether South Sudan should continue being part of the larger Sudan. The results showed that 98.83% of the South Sudanese people voted in support of secession. On July 9, 2011, Kiir became the first president of an independent South Sudan. Building infrastructure, addressing food insecurity, handling an influx of people who were returning home after years of asylum due to civil unrest, SPLA's division and South Sudan's strained relationship with the North were Kiir's major challenges when he assumed office. In December 2013, Kiir accused Machar of a coup attempt, allegations that Machar denied. In July 2023, Kiir said that South Sudan will hold elections in December 2024 and that he will seek another term in office. The 72-year-old Kiir is married to Mary Ayen Mayardit, with whom he shares 2 children.